Hi, it's Crazy Bull Spirituality. Hello, mystical illuminations. Listen, y'all. I've explained this to my subscribers, my soul fam. I feel like I need to explain this again to my new soul fam. Okay. But I am multi gifted, and so I'm not always going to do tarot. You can't really expect what you're going to get from me. I don't even know. Try being me. Like, listen, it's a thing. It's a thing. Okay. So, but I just really wanted to talk with y'all, kind of get into the dirt, have a little spiritual chit chat, talk our shit. I got the South Node in Gemini. So yeah, I just want to chit chat. I want to chit chat with y'all. If y'all have any questions for me or anything like that, this is a perfect opportunity. Now at the very, very end, I will be pulling cards. Okay. Let me see. I can. Okay. There it is. At the end of this live stream. Okay. All right. What y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm here. Y'all want to talk about spirituality being a trend? It's been pissing me off, bro. Been driving me nuts. Okay. I follow a lot of spiritual accounts, spirituality. And one thing, here's what I want you to know about me, okay? I am very complex. I'm a very complex human being. So I'm a natural born medium. I'm a Hyoka empath. I am an earth angel. And is there anything I'm forgetting? Oh, yeah. And I'm a witch. Okay. And alien all in one. So it's been interesting. Okay. I don't fit in anywhere. I have tried. Listen, I have tried to mold myself, conform myself. It just don't work. It's just not happening. You know what I'm saying? But especially through this journey, I've realized um, through each and every one of my lessons that it's been a blessing in disguise. Okay. But yeah, so what I was going to say, like, hold on. Okay. What I was going to say is I see so much going on in the spiritual community. There was already enough to begin with before this started being like a trend. I know there was like 10 billion viewing tarot on TikTok. Listen, I got Saturn on my moon, so if like you can't handle my negativity, but for real, it made me want to go crazy. Oh my gosh. Have you ever seen idiots do tarot? Some shit, okay? I'm sure y'all have, especially my tarot readers out there. When you take someone that doesn't know what they're doing and put them in front of everyone, it's not going to be pretty. Okay. I've mentioned before that with me, like, I didn't even channel messages until I got on YouTube. Like, I didn't learn how to channel my mediumship into the cards until I got on YouTube and started helping other people. Okay. I learned how the way that I learned how to read is for myself. I would go textbook definition or whatever. And then when I started, I just all of a sudden started channeling out of nowhere. And I was like, okay, we're doing this. Here we go. This is happening. Yeah, so that's what a lot of people don't know is that if you're like a natural born medium, what is a medium? There's two things, okay? One is there's beyond the veil. So, beyond the veil, that kind of experience is going to mean that you have witnessed an experience. It can be paranormal, it can be aliens, okay? But you've witnessed something happen in your life that like woke you up and told you that not everything is as it seems, right? It's just what it happened to me when I was in sixth grade. Okay. Sixth grade. That's when I realized my veil is very thin. Okay. Now and especially I definitely want to share this message as well because I know there's a lot of people that you don't know that if you can center it, you can use your channeling abilities and center and focus it, and that's what most people don't realize or know. Okay, but that's just an option because here's the thing: people ask me all the time. They're like, okay, why don't you charge like for being a medium? I legitimately, as a human being, I just like if a deceased loved one, of course they come to me. They're like, oh God, here's the medium. I'm like, oh man, fuck. And they'll start poking at me until I send the message. I have clairaudience, which is clear hearing, and clairsentience. Okay. So I'm like a ghost radar when it comes to clairsentience and entity radar. I can feel whether it is what kind of energy it is. Okay. But yeah, you can take your mediumship, you can take your clairsentience, you can take your clairaudience, and channel the information. Like you have to focus it. And that's what I do with the tarot cards, for those who are wondering. There are a lot of legit readers, especially here on Mystical Illuminations, that do the exact same thing. They just might have not like straight out said it, or explained it. But I just felt the need to like kind of hop on here and talk about that, for sure, because I know that, yeah, if y'all have, those of y'all that have just been doing this right off the get go are very, very advanced. Teaching yourself, right? That's a big thing that, the biggest reason why I started Crazy Bull and why I hopped on. I did not want to hop on. Listen, I got Chiron in the 10th. I was like, listen, I don't know. I'm kind of messy. Like, why you gotta get me and shit? Like, the fuck? But, sorry. 999. Motherfucker. They be fucking me up. Okay. But I just got a text message that said 999. I think that's a synchronicity deal too. Just FYI. I am a 7th house Taurus Sun and Mercury. Wow. But I forgot what I was saying. I'm just gonna ramble like this. Those of y'all that aren't used to me, just know it's gonna happen. I'm gonna just like hop, and talk about 17 million different things at once. It was actually very, very interesting last night because I had gotten channeled from extraterrestrial beings that were from the 27th dimension. Beesh. Okay. I know some of my subscribers are coming here. I put the link. I've never channeled like that in my entire life. There's no way I could be on camera. Y'all have no idea. Okay, here's what I want to teach y'all. okay, that everyone keeps fucking up. Like, so I'm here to correct you dumbasses. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I have a really crass sense of humor. So you have to learn that I'm just like fucking with you when I talk like that, okay? So, um see, I forgot what I was saying. Lord, why does that keep happening? It's just different energy because I'm an empath. That's what it is. I love how, isn't it funny? It's just so, do y'all souls do that? Because like I'll literally ask something and not know why, and then I'll just answer myself. Do y'all do that too? Because I do that a lot. I don't know. It happens. My soul's like, oh, here you go. So, anyways, what was I saying? So, I was going to say something important. It's always when I have to say something important, I blink out. Oh, okay. Everyone talks about, whoo, okay. Sorry, I'm getting excited. Okay, so everyone talks about the third dimension. Let's think about this. In the third dimension, spirituality wasn't a trend. We literally went up a dimension whenever Uranus went into Taurus. Okay, we leveled up a dimension. So everyone keeps saying third dimension. I said it in my rap, but that's because everyone keeps constantly saying third dimension. I'm just like, listen, there's stuff happening that's progressive, and I want y'all to understand the differences between dimensions. So, okay, when we're talking about Uranus, right, in astrology, Uranus is an extension of Mercury. So, when we're talking about your Mercury, we're talking about how you understand, intellectualize, and communicate as a human being. Okay. So, like, me and mines are in Taurus. So, we're really slow. It can get annoying, you know? And people get really annoyed at me for talking slow and shit. But you know what? It just is what it is. So, but Uranus is an extension, okay? So just how you get ideas, like thinking like a human being and you communicate, Uranus is how the divine communicates with us, okay? It is how spirit speaks to us. When you're talking about channeling, you're talking about Uranus. It is your genius, okay? Like absolute genius. Like think about it, y'all. Think about it, okay? How the fuck did we go from like never flying and someone was like, I see those birds up in the air. Just cause like we ain't got wings don't mean like the fuck, you know? I'm gonna create something that could put humans up in the air. And then the airplane. That's Uranus, okay? It is your genius. It is going to be whenever something, and I know you'll have these moments of spirituality. I live in this, okay? That's the thing about us, right? That's the thing about us is that I turn the camera off and I live this. I live it, okay? This is my life, both on and off the camera. Period. Okay? So, but Uranus, it's your genius. So you need to know what's going on with your Uranus because that is how spirit intellectualizes with you. That's how spirit communicates with you. Most of us around have like Uranus and Capricorn. like I said, I didn't get, when I got on Krazy and started doing this, I didn't start channeling until I got on Krazy. That's because the divine started using me. Okay. The reason that I'm trying to like break all this down and really get to the nitty gritty of this is because we're all getting updates. It's like crazy. Please check out the 27th dimensional beings that I channeled. You don't want to miss. It was some shit. I've never channeled like that, but here's the thing. We kind of had to like meet in the middle, okay? Because here's the thing, okay? We're all at the fourth dimension. Oh, let me explain this shit. Hold on. I'm so excited. Here we go. Okay. Everyone talks about ascension, but you don't even know what ascension is. So I'm going to educate you, bitches. So, ascension is whenever you have a spiritual awakening. A spiritual awakening is when you find out the story of your soul. If you, I'm going to be completely honest here. I had someone ask me what a soul is. If you don't know what a soul is, get the fuck off the spiritual community, bitch. But for real, okay? Just saying. Just saying. Okay? So, I had a spiritual awakening in 2018 and I found out my story. That's on my channel if you want to go see it. It is Archangel Noel. Yay, yay. That's right. Okay. I am the second child of Archangel Michael. And my quote unquote, I'm a married soul, but that's a whole other thing. Okay. I'm a married soul. It's a type of twin flame, but it's very, very rare. And my soul is married to my half brother. I know. I know. I know. I know. So, anyways, but if you want the whole tea on that, that's on my channel. Okay. So, anyways, um, so we're all at the fourth dimension. What happens is like, whenever you get through the veil, okay, when I'm talking about like the veil is between, right? There are people that have experienced extraordinary things while being incarnated on this earth that no one can really explain. Science can't explain. Okay. That's what I'm meaning when you're talking about through the veil. You're seeing through the veil. Once you see through the veil, you can't see back. It's like people that have ghost experiences, right? That's seeing through the veil. You can't go back. Like you've already seen through it. Okay. But when you have an actual ascension, right? I started seeing through the veil when I was in 6th grade. Okay. I lived in a haunted house. It was a lot, and they fucked with me. They fucked with me because um, I'm just so fuckable with I don't know what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Okay, anyways. So, so, yeah, 6th grade. That was kind of rough, not gonna lie. And they would only fuck with me. I did yell at them one time. I had a stand-up fan, and they kept, I don't know why the hell, but they kept walking around in circles, right? And here I am, a little kid. And I was an ugly nerd. Oh yeah, that's right. They started me at the bottom, bitches. That's right. Oh yeah, Harry Potter looking dorky ass. That's right. Okay, so they were like walking around in circles, and I was like, I just freaked out, and I was like, stop it. And that stand-up fan, it was like across the room from me. It fell to pieces. And I was like, oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Another common thing of like being a medium that I feel like a lot of mediums don't even know about. I had to learn this myself. They will zap you what is zapping? I mean, it's basically like, if Spirit had a taser, that was shorter, you know, like not like, but they'll zap you. So like in my my recent channeled video, okay, they were zapping the fuck out of me, but they were doing that in order for me to be more intense and like really state that this message is important. This message is important. So they zap me because, you know, I don't know, people listen to me, you know, so they're like, okay, here's like the star. Here's the star. Zap. And I'm like, ugh. There's another person, a part of Soul Family and Mystical Illuminations, Chad the Maverick. I made the mistake of sassing his spirit guides one time. Bitch, they zapped me. I was like, okay, where are these from? Because this is otherworldly. Okay, they zap me in a very, very unique way. So he's got some very, very uh no taking shit spirit guides. Okay. So anyways, we're all in the fourth dimension. Whenever you get through the veil, you go up a dimension. Okay. So whenever you realize something's going on, you're up a dimension than everyone else. So the people that are quote unquote asleep, the people that don't get it, are going to be on the fourth dimension. The third is now the fourth, because in the third, spirituality was in the trend. We were working with different stuff. Like, there has been a bit of a progression, but with progression comes other bullshit, you know? So then you go up a dimension. Okay. So whenever you have a spiritual awakening or ascension, that's why it's called ascension, because you start going up dimensions. That's right. Write that down. Okay. For real, for real. So whenever you have a spiritual awakening, what they do is they start hopping you up dimensions. Okay. Even with just seeing through the veil, you're going to be up more dimensions. It doesn't mean that you, not at 1% of this world is going to have a spiritual awakening and find out the whole entire story of your soul. Okay. I know some of my past lives on here. I don't know all of them, but all I know is that the ones that they were telling me about are really fucked up, and I got murdered a lot. So I ain't died in this life out of murder, but I hope not. Jesus. We don't need to add another one to the books, Earth. Just saying. Okay. But we talked about this. So where I naturally am at this current moment is the ninth dimension. I'm very, very comfortable in the ninth dimension. I like chilling in the ninth dimension. You know, slow and steady wins the race, you know? So when these 27th motherfucking dimensional beings, I was like, if you times that by 3, what the fuck? But what they ended up doing was they eventually, I started talking weird. And one thing, a lot of awoken, I've noticed this, a lot of awoken people that channel from such higher dimensional beings, their voice will sound weird because we kind of have to meet in the middle. So usually what I do, okay, here's what I do. Okay, here's me, right? And I'm like, okay. And then I got my spirit squad. I got 7 spirit guides. Okay. We got a squad, and that's what's going on. Okay. So I talk to my spirit guides who will talk to your spirit guides. So basically, it is a whole game of telephone. Okay. You ready? So your spirit guides will tell my spirit guides, and my spirit guides will give me because I have clues and stuff. They know how I operate, okay? And that's how the channeling works. Well, last night we were doing that, right? And just them being like around me was so it kept hiring my vibration, which above the ninth dimensions, well, no, I was not comfortable, right? And they did it so fast. I haven't had it that fast since I ascended. I was like, bitch. And then two more of them came in. You can tell in my voice when the two of them came in because there's one at first. And then the two came in and it's like they used me as a puppet. Okay. And I started speaking weird. And I follow a lot of different YouTube channels that they're channeling messages, but they sound like off. And I know why now. I'm just like connecting the dots and stuff. So I kind of wanted to like talk to you all about that too, because I know there are people that have these gifts and there's not like a real how-to guide. So, I mean, that's why I have a Sag North Node. I'm supposed to figure it out and get on here and teach, you know? So, but yeah. I wanted to talk about that because those of y'all who do channel, those of y'all who are gifted and have that ability, I just want you to know that it is about to get really, really updated. Listen, don't talk to me about change. I'm a triple fix sign, okay? Just don't talk to me about change. Listen. What they mess me up so much. They mess me and my Taurus up so much. Yes. Oh, hell yeah. Sag North Node gang gang. Hell yeah. Um, yeah. Yeah. Um, so I don't know. Like, no one ever writes me or anything, but the moment I'm doing something, everyone's blowing up my phone. But, anyways, but yeah, I wanted to talk about that. There's definitely messages for people on here from that video, and there's a lot that was open to my eyes while I was channeling that. Crazy. But yeah, um, check that video out. Okay. But let me see here. Well, yeah. So I'm going to be completely honest. Okay. I'm going to explain my clairs, right? Listen, I want to have a talk with you. I want to have a talk with you about the clairs. I want to talk with you about the clairs. And I want you to talk with me about your clairs. And I'll tell you my clairs and you tell me your clairs. I really don't, this is so random. I really don't like that Karen is a thing and my name is Kara. It's too close. It's too close. It's too close for comfort. I don't like it. Okay, that was random. I just needed to express that. Anyways. But the clairs. Okay, so let's talk about it. I mean, being a natural born empath, you're going to be clairsentient. Like, what is up to all of my empaths up in here? How are you doing? And so, of course, with that, okay, one thing that I do want to, and I've been educating everyone, because that's what I do. I've been educating everyone about empathy. Like I've been talking about it with my family even. So when it comes to empathy, what you need to know is some people are naturally born with it, and some people are naturally born without it. We have like 3 genres up in here. And it's not always so black and white, but not to say that a person, if they're 2 out of the 3 or 1 out, you know what I mean? It doesn't mean that they can't care for you or love you or anything like that. I'm going to use myself as an example. So I'm a natural born empath. I'm a Hioka empath. I'm here to fuck shit up, bitch. Okay. And so I have a lot of compassion in my heart and in my soul for people, which is why I love helping people. I got Venus in this. I love helping people. Okay. Um, but, you know, I've reached like this level of sensitivity that makes me really uncomfortable now. Everything comes with the good and the bad. Okay. So, how I want to explain sociopaths and psychopaths. Okay. So, a sociopath, let's say that, what? Okay. I'm going to have to call you back, boo boo. You never call me until I'm live. The Little Mermaid, Ariel. She calling me. I see you. And we have another Ariel here, too. That's funny. N33 Ariel channel. I want to hear about your Claire's. Okay. What was I saying? Y'all, I'm done with myself. Why do y'all do this to me? Why? What was I saying? Mariel and Ariel. Hell yeah. What was I talking about before that? Oh, so yeah, thank you. Sociopaths. Okay. So a sociopath, let's say you're in the military. And I actually found out my father, my human father, is like the third he's retired, but he got to the third highest like placement that you can get in the military. And so when I explained all this to him, he was like, "Oh, that's why the army tested us." And I was like, "Oh shit." And he put 2 and 2 together. Anyways, so let's say that military, okay? So with the sociopath, okay, let's say you got a gun. Here's my gun. Cock that bitch bag. That's right. And you're in the army and you're waiting, and the general is like, "Hey, there's a kid. Shoot it." You're gonna look, and you're gonna think, "That is a kid. They want me to shoot the kid." Doesn't mean they're gonna feel empathy for the kid, but they're gonna think about it before they do it. A full-blown psychopath just does it. Oh, shoot, boom, bitch, the fuck. Okay, so sociopaths and psychopaths can only feel empathy for themselves. They they weren't born with it connected. They can't put themselves into other people's shoes. Not to say that they can't love you and care about you. I have my family member is a psychopath and proud of it. But he just doesn't get it. Like, if he goes through something, it's fine. But if me or anyone else, we gotta have hell to pay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, and then the empath is just like 360 from all that. Like, not only are we dealing with this thing called life and feelings, but we're soaking up all the other bitches' feelings too. It's not fair. Okay. Makes me want to riot sometimes. We need to give some more of the sociopaths and psychopaths. Just a little bit. Sometimes you all need a taste. Jesus, okay. So, okay, with that being said, that's just something that's good for you to know in general, right? Little psychology lesson. I'm Scorpio rising with Pluto in the first, so that's what you're gonna get with me, you know. I'm gonna psychologically fuck you up, Poe. Hell yeah. Okay. And spiritually too. Here we go. Okay. So the clairs. Okay. I am most clairsentient and clairaudient. I don't know how to judge between the two because I use both of them so often. So, for example, like updates that I've gotten as being a clairaudient, if someone is talking about me, they can be 100 feet away. I know you're talking about me. I heard you say my name. I don't give a fuck that I was 100 feet away. I know you said my name because I'm clairaudient. That's right. So, if you're talking about me, you better watch out because I will hear you. Okay? Just know that. So, that's very, very true. I think it might actually not be that we soak them up, but rather purposely cutting energy cords. The psychos actually put their feelings on you because they don't know how to carry them. That is so true. 100. 100. 110, bitch. The fuck? Okay. Um, but I can't. I don't. If I had to pick, hold on. If I had to pick which one's stronger, probably my clairaudience, if I'm really being honest. Um, just because I doubt my feelings more than I doubt my clairaudience. I've had to really, I've had to learn to put my logic aside, especially whenever I'm doing my work and everything, because they're going to tell me stuff that's going, like, not all spirit guides are just like love and light. They're like, oh, here's the medium. Here we go. Come on in. Let me tell you all my business. No, some of them are like, and they're going to give codes that I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And they're going to code shit so then I can deliver a message without understanding what's going on. So you'll have to understand that. It depends on your spirit guides. Listen, mine are sassy as fuck. Okay? They don't give a fuck. My ancestors are savage. Okay? Literally. Is that from being a Scorpio rising? Is what from being a Scorpio rising? I like they call themselves the Claires. It's a working name. It is. Go in on clairaudience. I finally realized I have this, but also clairsentient. It took me a while to distinguish and realize I had both. Yeah. So, um, if any other entity comes and visits me, or what, like if anything enters, I'm gonna know immediately. Um, and I can distinguish the energies. So I know if it means me harm. I know if it means me well. Different things like that. And it starts specifying because I am a natural born earth angel. I'm most connected with the angels. And I have angelic energy. That's just who I am. So, um, what is fun about being an incarnated earth angel is that, bitch, when we call them motherfucking archangels, you know how fast those bitches come for me? Boom. Y'all think they come fast? Listen, I got my bitches on speed dial. All of them. Like, hello, I need help. The fuck? Okay. So, yeah. So, whenever I had my spiritual awakening, um, I was going through like a lot of health problems. this whole spirit, that's why it gets on my nerves, like spirituality being a trend, because like the ones that really live it, it's not supposed to listen. There are everyone has their place, okay? Everyone has their place. And what a lot of people expect is because I'm spiritual, I have to be positive all the time, or I have to be love and light all the time. And that's not me. Here's the thing, you've been lied to your whole entire life, and you've been conditioned your whole entire life. And so I do not believe that you deserve to be continued to be lied to. If no one else is going to tell you the truth, bitch, it might as well be me. The fuck? Okay. That's what I'm saying. Literally. So I'm like real. I keep it real. Okay. Um, but yeah, there gets to be like, I'm never gonna lose my clairaudience, clairsentience is the thing with the clairs. You don't ever lose your gift. It's intertwined in your DNA. But what you do need to realize about these gifts is once they are activated, there's no going back. And for the rest of your life, just as you're a human being, right? When you're born, you're a baby, okay? You evolve and you grow up, and all of a sudden you're a fucking adult, and you're like, oh shit, fuck this, right? Well, spiritually, you're going to evolve and grow. And so if you're naturally inclined towards like a clair, you need to know that before you exit this existence, okay, you're going to be a master at it. Literally. Okay. Just like I said, that people can be like 50 feet or 100 feet from me, and I could still, like, I could hear if someone says my name. It's different things like that. Okay. Your gift is going to go above and beyond. So don't think for one moment, do not think for one moment that it's just going to be what it is. You have to realize you're going to constantly get updated, and that's what's happening to us. That's what's happening to us as a collective. And we're going to be doing amazing things with our clairs. Okay. Unimaginable, amazing things. So whenever I had my spiritual awakening, my spirit guides gathered around my bed. I woke up at like 2 in the morning, and I was like, okay, this is it. I'm going to die. All right. We're here. It happened. All right. Because I told you I had really, really bad health at the time. There's a lot going on. So I literally thought, because it was all 7 of my spirit guides, and they never had crowded me like that and made themselves known. I just knew it was my spirit guides around me. I could feel the energy, and I was like, okay, so you taking my soul out? Like, let's go, ho. Fuck this shit. Fuck this place. Let's go. And they were like, no, actually, we are going to introduce ourselves. We're going to tell you our role. We are going to explain the past lives that we've had with you, and we're going to tell you your story as well. So clairaudience, I'd have to put first. Clairsentience comes in nearly at a tie with clairaudience. One thing that I do want to tell y'all is astrologically, how you can see what you're supposed to work with. So clairaudience is ruled by Gemini. Mediumship is ruled by Scorpio. And take their rulers, like planets as well, if there's different things going on in your chart. So for me, I'm a natural born medium. I realized this at a young age. I have a Scorpio rising with Pluto in the first, okay? So is that from being a Scorpio rising? Yes, partially, but it's mostly from my South Node in Gemini. Okay, my South Node in Gemini. So But when you look at my Gemini house in my chart, I also have Uranus and Neptune there. Okay, we were talking about Uranus earlier. Okay, so there's a lot connecting. So clairsentience is, of course, ruled by Cancer and Pisces. Here's the thing. Okay, let me explain the water signs really quick. I know this is the analogy that I kind of want to give to you so you know your gifts and you know how to apply them. Okay, so Cancers are super duper psychic when it comes to their family and friends, because they consider their friends to be their family, and family is important to, I mean, it rules the mother sign. Okay, so Cancer, right? Cancer is going to be psychic when it comes to their family and their friends. Scorpio is going to be psychic when it comes to themselves because they live an intense life and fucking need it. And then Pisces is psychic about fucking everything, like the hills and the trees and the people and themselves and you and your Aunt Cheryl and everyone. Okay? So, and that's why it's the last line. So, now you know what you're working with here. Okay? But of course, if you are a water sign, you're going to be a natural born empath. Okay? So, and I consider all the water placements, empath. Period. Okay? But with you see the difference in those signs, how to apply it. Okay? How it applies and how you're supposed to use it. Okay? Does that make sense? So, with that being said, okay, so I talked about Gemini rules clairaudience, water signs rule clairsentience, claircognizance. Oh, let's talk about that. So my third one that I'm psychic at is claircognizance. What happens with my claircognizance? What is claircognizance? Okay. Claircognizance is clear knowing. So you will get a download, okay? Think of like when you download anything, right? It just scrunches all the information in that whatever it is, okay? That's literally what claircognizance is. It's just information will appear out of nowhere and you don't doubt it. There's something within you that refuses for you to doubt the information that was downloaded. That's claircognizant. It doesn't matter if everyone and their fucking mom disagrees. It doesn't matter if, like, you're going to be like, no, I'm just telling you like this. So what they do with me, because I'm a triple sign and a Taurus, Taurus, Sun, Aquarius, Moon, Scorpio, rising. I fucking hate change a lot. So whenever there's like a huge life changing thing I need to know or they want to prepare me for, like to start preparing because they have to start preparing me like in advance so then I can start working with myself. You know what I mean? Anyways, so for example, I knew that my brother was going to have a third child right after the second. And I was like over 2 years in advance. Okay. I just got a download when I was talking to my sister-in-law and I was like, y'all are gonna have a third kid and it's gonna be a boy. And no one believed me. No one in my family believed me. I was like, you'll see, you'll see, you'll see how. I just knew. And now I have my nephew, Leo, who is a boy. And I was right. Period. Okay. So they give me like clear downloads of claircognizance. Um, the biggest ones, like the biggest life changes, they're like, hey, this is coming up. And if we don't tell you, you might kill us. And so we need to tell you because you're Taurus and you're slow. And so, yeah, we know you don't like change, but you kind of want change, but you kind of don't. But you need to prepare for this. Okay. So that's what happens with me. What rules over claircognizance? Aquarius. Duh. The mantras I know. Okay. The mantra is I know. Okay? Yep. I personally think that Aquarius rules over it. I can't leave out Pisces though, because Pisces know how to do it. Honestly, when it really comes to everything, I'm just going to be completely honest when we're talking about the sign of Pisces, it has every gift. That's what happens when you're the Omega. Period. Pisces energy can tap in and do any gift that they want to do. It's just of their choice. They have that ability. Okay. So the only one really besides Aquarius that this happens to is Pisces energy. Okay. So, um, clairvoyance. I never see shit because here's the thing. If you see me running, I'm probably running from the cops, okay? The world might be on fire, or I'm running from my path because I started seeing shit. And I very, because I am incredibly sensitive to it, and bitch, I will run. You think, bitch, I will run. My spirit guides know I'll run. Listen, I will pretend like we are Dixie chicks up in this hoe real fucking quick, and I will be ready to run if seeing shit. Okay, it's just not gonna happen. Okay, so what is clairvoyance? Clairvoyance is visions. It is clear sight. Okay. So what rules over clairvoyance? Sagittarius. Okay. So Claire, I have my North Node. For those of y'all that also have your North Node in Sagittarius, we are here to develop our clairvoyance. I already got anxiety, and I don't even see shit yet. So that's happening. That's just great, motherfucker. This is why I cuss and smoke cigarettes, okay? Because I have to be clairvoyant in this life, okay? And seeing stuff makes me really want to poop myself. Okay? So, you're welcome. Anyways, so clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, claircognizance. Is that it? I think that's it, right? I think that's it. I think that's all of it. But so if you're wondering, okay, when you're talking to me, okay, about astrology, um, anything hitting your North Node, okay, period. The South Node is what you're gifted at. Okay. The south node is where your gifts lie, but you're not supposed to live a life path of your south node. Okay. So whenever you're 0 to 18, you're going to be living a south node life path because that's where you're most comfortable. Okay. So explaining me, clairaudience and clairsentience whenever ghosts and shit when I was in 6th grade, boom. Um, from when you're 18 to when you're about 27-ish, somewhere around there, your north node comes in and is like, peekaboo, bitch. You can't live a Gemini south node. You can't do it anymore. And peekaboo, bitch, like all through that time. And then when you're like 27 to 29, when you have your Saturn return, and listen, I have Saturn in 29 degrees on my moon. I know what I'm talking about when it comes to Saturn. I've actually met Saturn, know her very well. She is a woman. That's right. Period. And she's the most vicious thing ever. Okay. Whew. Huh. She's why I got on and started doing Krazy Bowl. But what was I saying? What was I saying? Saturn return. Oh yeah. So whenever you have your Saturn return, it's your North Node coming through and being like, okay, no more. Like you have to live your North Node. You have to live your North Node. And what people don't realize about living your North Node is that it's what is going to make you the most uncomfortable, but it's going to bring you the most satisfaction. That's where you're gonna be happy, because that's how you experience and you evolve and everything. So whenever I'm looking at South Node, I see gifts. I see people connected from past lives and everything like that. If you're wondering if you have a past life with someone, the most common aspect is anyone's rising sign, and with another person's sun sign. So, for example, I have a Scorpio rising. So any Scorpio I meet, I have a past life that I have a past life connection with them. Okay. So, mhm. I talk about free will and destiny on my channel, and the difference and what's going on with that as well. I don't know what video exactly, but I know I went through it. I'll just explain it. Fate is what you cannot, like, so if I were to say, um, astrologically, your north node is your fate. Fate is what you can't escape from. It's what you're meant to do. What people don't realize is that, like, people think it's really, really simple and we just have one fate. But, oh, yeah, I talk about in my channel, I talk about that. How to know how many fates you have, and destinies. So go check that out. Okay. So, yeah, I did talk about that. Okay. I didn't think I didn't know if I talked about it before, so I just wanted to make sure. But yeah, I did. So go check that shit out. Anyways, but like whenever I'm looking at synastry, for example, if I see connects with the south node, that is lessons, boo boo. If I see connections with the north node, ooh, okay, literally. So if you're asking me, which a lot of people ask me astrologically, like what do I look out for? I'll have to go into the dirt about all my synastry stuff. Listen, I don't know if y'all can handle it. I am a 7th house Taurus sun. So like I got that Libra energy, I got that Taurus energy, and I'm a Scorpio rising. So I'm obviously obsessed with astrological synastry. And it is a problem. I just haven't opened up about it yet because I probably am going to freak y'all out. You're going to be like, whoa, I know. Okay. But yeah, love shit is my shit. Okay. I love it. Love talking about love lives, everything like that. But yeah, I'll get into that one day. Hold on. So let me see. For those of y'all, I am coming to an end. Okay. So I'm going to pull cards. For those of y'all, let's see. Okay. Okay, Courtney. Let's see what channel message we have for you. I'm hearing go with the flow. Ooh, okay. What else? Okay. Okay, so we got the Empress for you, Courtney, first and foremost. I love the Empress, big Empress energy. Oh, hell yeah. So, those of you who are unaware with the Empress, this is literally the divine feminine, being in the divine feminine energy. Okay. If it's not talking about like literal pregnancy, or birth or having a baby, then we're talking about metaphorically like a birthing of something. Okay. Now, the universe is acknowledging that your seeds that are planted. Now, what you need to know, Courtney, is that it's coming, but it's not going to come in a way that you expect. Okay? Not in a way that you expect. Now, what is this about? So there's going to be, is this a person or is this it's a message. Okay, there's going to be it's either a message of intuition, so it could be a message from your spirit guides giving you more information, or it's going to be a message of emotion from a person. Okay, and from that you're going to have to make a choice. That's what you're unaware of. Okay, a choice in the physical material world. Okay, this can be between two people. This can be between two things. Okay, it's a noun, person, place, or thing. So, what you need to know is that this is a part of your cycle. Okay, this is all playing out the way it's supposed to. There's clarity that you're going to be getting, but when you're ready. So, the truth will come to fruition whenever you're ready. There is going to be a lot that was hidden from you. But you're going to realize at the end of it that they did that to protect you. Okay? But the things that you've been questioning, okay? Just go with the flow. Go with the flow. That's why I was going to go with the flow, because you can't sit here and try to look for an explanation for every answer with this cycle. You just have to keep on trucking, keep on moving. Okay. And just trust that you're going to get the information. It's going to happen, but it's not going to happen when you need to keep on moving, keep on going. Okay. Move. fire energy. Okay. And you're going to realize why things had to go down the way that they did. Now, the ending message I love, right? So we've got the Nine of Pentacles. This is my singles card, okay? But this is being in your power as a woman in your divine feminine energy. It's so funny because we started with the Empress, but it's not only just that. You have this energy about you that's very, very special, very, very beautiful inside and out. And you're going to be recognized for that beauty on the inside and out, that in this cycle that's coming up. And money's coming. Money's coming. When I get this, get your bag, bitch. Get your bag, bitch. So expect, don't be surprised when a lump sum of money comes in. That's what I heard. Yeesh. Hell yeah. Okay. But just don't question everything. Just keep on going. Just keep on going. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. And you're going to be fine. Okay. Yeah. You're going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Okay. But just have more faith. Yeah. That's really what it is. Have more faith. The divine has you. Okay. So I hope that resonated and helped. Let me see. Jamie. What channel message do we have for Jamie? Hello, Christy. Okay, Jamie. What channel messages are there? There's one. Don't give up. I'm intrigued to see what we have here. Don't give up. Don't give up. Oh, you have smart ass spirit guides, Jamie. This is like the quick-witted type. You must be really quick. I'm only quick, like with comebacks and stuff, whenever I get fucking pissed. But I can just tell you have like quick-wittedness about you. What else? They want me to acknowledge that, and I wanted to acknowledge that with you, that your spirit guides are like that too. And that's what they keep making me like smirk. I'm like smirking. Yeah. What else? One more? So, when we're talking about the Three of Pentacles, we're talking about, they want me to start with this first. When we're talking about the Three of Pentacles, we're talking about learning a lesson, okay? This might be like going to college or going to a classroom, or it's literally talking about, I'm kind of getting like third house, ninth house vibes. So like third house is like your education, like you going to a classroom, whether it's high school or college or whatever. But when you're talking about the ninth house with me, this is like lessons from the actual universe, right? I feel like there's a lot going on with you right now, learning lessons from the universe, and it's over this. Now this can represent an ex romantically. If not, there's a very traumatic situation that happened that did a number on you when we're talking about emotionally. And spirit is acknowledging that, and acknowledging that your pain has never been in vain. Okay. There's a really, really important lesson here. And that's why when I first got here, okay, when I first got here, I got this, which if it's upright, I consider it to be like someone giving up. But it was reversed, and I heard, don't give up. What you're unaware of is balance is coming. This could represent a Sagittarius. Balance is coming. Yeah, and when we're talking about it's so weird because it's like, okay, I got the Four of Pentacles, but it's like I'm not getting the usual meaning of this card. It's like, hold on. Just hold on. Because what you're unaware of is there's going to be a brand new beginning in the physical and material world. This could be like a new job, a new way of financing, new sources of income coming in, or it can be, remember, pentacles are like nouns, person, place, or thing. So apply it where necessary, but it's like that. It's coming. You don't know how close you are to it. That's your problem. Your problem is that you don't know how close you are to it. Now, this could represent a Gemini. Now, for me, if this resonates, I don't know why I feel the need to say this, but for me, this is like my twin flame card. But if not, it's just like the divine soulmate that's a part of your path that's supposed to be with you, okay? And what's going to happen that you're unaware is it's going to restore the balance, okay? With the Six of Pentacles, the rich giving to the poor. I did mention something, what they're telling me right now. I mentioned something when I was channeling last night, and it was like, you have true power is realizing that you're still powerful even when you have no power. That is very Gemini and Sagittarius, Lord. That is very third house, ninth house, just saying. Okay. But whenever these get restored, are you fire sign or have heavy fire? Um, the the things that you have been wanting to do with your life, you're gonna be able to. You're finally gonna be able to move. Okay. Because when we're talking about fire, we're talking about action and passion, right? You don't see it coming, but it's going to put you into your divine masculine power so then you can go and get what you really want. There's been blockages that you've been going through, and they're like talking about that, okay? They're acknowledging that. Like, very much so. You have been through a lot and you're a very strong person, I've seen. Whenever this happens, right? Brand new beginning. Aries, brand new beginning. There's just been a lot. I feel like you said that you're a Leo Sun Sag rising. Yeah, I feel like you want this fire energy. You're really wanting to connect to it. You're like, let's go. And what's been going on is that you're in a lesson to where you can't go yet, but it's coming really soon. Like, really soon. And that's whenever this is going to be able to, you're going to find peace from this because you're going to realize why the bad shit had to happen because of the good shit. And it's good, let me tell you. Okay. If you're single or been worrying about that, that needs to be the last thing on your mind, or anything like that. Romantically, for sure. Your love life is about to spice the fuck up. Okay. Hell yeah. Let me know, bitch. Let me know. Sorry, I'm reading y'all's comments. Let me see. All right. Well, I'm gonna hop off. I love you. Please check out my channel if you want more information. I'll be back on randomly and I will talk with y'all later. I love you. Mystical Elimination Soul Fam. Bye.